Hi, and welcome to the SVSU Monthly Podcast. Here, we will talk about, highlight, and read aloud from our monthly school newsletter. We will do our best to touch on everything, but make sure to go to svsu.org to view the entire newsletter. Let's jump right in. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost, from the poem Servant to Servant. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. The best of what's around. April was Bennington County Career Month. Many of our schools celebrated with guest speakers and events to help educate students about their career paths. Molly Stark Elementary School celebrated a week of different guests. Allison Hoffman, the school's librarian and organizer of the week, helped to coordinate local professionals to come into the school. She invited representatives from the town of Bennington, including the police and wastewater department. Additionally, local animal rescue and fly fishing organizations visited the school. Ms. Hoffman felt a responsibility to make sure that the guest speakers were people working within the community to show students that there are diverse jobs right in their backyards. That was quite literally the case for the fly fishing guides, who said that they have been angling right in our local rivers. At Bennington Elementary School, 5th graders took a field trip to Southwest Tech to learn about career paths that they are able to explore through the program. 1st graders also had visitors from the Town of Bennington Highway Department. Students at Mount Anthony Union Middle School participated in a career fair that had community representation from health sciences, arts and communication, business management, marketing, information technology, natural resources and agriculture, engineering and manufacturing, and industrial technology. The event allowed students to walk around and have one-on-one conversations with people working in fields that they may be interested in pursuing. Mount Anthony Union High School was the host of this year's Reality Fair, an event put on by the Vermont Department of Labor. Wendy Morse, the regional manager for the Workforce Development Division, coordinated the event. Participating students selected a career path and then completed budget sheets that factored in planned and unplanned expenses. This interactive activity helps students get a glimpse into the hardships of real life and hopefully help them plan for a successful future. Juniors and seniors from Mount Anthony Union High School and Southwest Tech participated. Arlington Memorial High School students enjoyed guest speakers who were able to talk about 3 very different career opportunities. Stephen Perello from Lincoln Tech spoke with students about working in trades such as welding, electrical, automotive, and HVAC. Interested students followed up by taking a field trip to the vocational school. The students also had visits from Tim Leonard, a former FBI agent, and Jared Lacoste, who spoke with students about his experience in the Vermont Police Academy and becoming a state trooper. Calendar updates. May 24th is a half day for students. April 29th is a day off for Memorial Day. June 16th will be the last day of school for students. It will also be a half day for students. The last day of school this year is June 21st. Go to svsu.org to view the full school year calendar. Please note that the school year calendar page on our website also has the 2023-2024 school calendar. Standout student. Thomas Sheets, a junior at Mount Anthony Union High School, is using his personal interests to serve his community. Through a community-based learning experience, Thomas is working with the town of Bennington to digitize and update cemetery maps. I live in a very, very old house, and that's where my interest started, said Thomas. I got into researching the history of the house, he said. From there, the high school student started looking at other land records. At the town office, Thomas is photographing old maps and creating updated registries. He often has to visit cemeteries to manually check the names on gravestones. In the time these maps were made, there wasn't really logical organization, he said. Once you figure out what's really going on, it's really rewarding. It takes some detective work, which is pretty fun. Thomas noted that he has really enjoyed the project, both because it is helping to fulfill a need for the community and because it has helped to feed his own interest in historical documents. It's definitely a passion, he said. Internet, food, and healthcare resources. For information on the Affordable Connectivity Program, call 1-877-384-2575. There are food bank resources available through the Bennington County Food System Asset Map. Southwest Vermont Medical Center has a financial assistance program for healthcare. Staff highlight. Penny Galusha, receptionist at SVSU Central Office. If you walk into the SVSU Central Office, you will probably see a new face smiling back at you. Penny Galusha is the new receptionist for Central Office, bringing over 30 years of experience to the table. I very much like helping people, she said, noting that she has always been interested in office work. In fact, the Mount Anthony Union High School graduate had one of her first jobs at the SVSU Central Office. This was back when the office was on Main Street, in the building that is now Benner's Bagels, Pizza in Whatnosh. Penny got the after-school job working as a secretary for Regina Nash through one of her favorite teachers, Mrs. Fleetwood. Miss Nash was the director of guidance for the SU. After graduation, Penny worked for U.S. Subaki until the company left Bennington. I started out as order entry and receptionist, she said. I worked my way through various departments, ending up as human resources supervisor. Next, Penny worked as an account manager for Global Z International. Finally, after a couple of years at United Counseling Services, she made her way back to the SVSU. Penny enjoys working at the front desk, helping people find the information they are looking for. When she isn't helping everyone at Central Office, she can be found at home gardening or reading. She also enjoys going to flea markets to find her next treasure and spending time with her family, including her husband, son, daughter, and 3 grandchildren. Health information. COVID-19 information. If you are in need of COVID-19 tests, please contact your school nurse. Please note that all tests provided by the school have a 6-month extended expiration date from what is labeled on the box. Testing will still be available for any students or staff who are experiencing COVID-19-like symptoms. Verbal consent from a guardian will be required for any testing of students. Once consent has been given, it will not be required for additional testing. If you, staff, or students test positive for COVID-19 over the weekend, please contact your school nurse. If a student or staff member has confirmed COVID-19, they should follow the Vermont Department of Health isolation guidance. Guardians should notify school personnel when their student will be absent due to COVID. If a student is asked to wear a mask by administration or the nurse while waiting pickup, they will need to wear a mask. Please review information on COVID-19 from the Vermont Department of Health and the SVMC Resource Center. General health information. If a student or staff member is not well enough to learn or participate, they will be sent home from school. They may return to school if their symptoms have improved and they meet school criteria for their illness. COVID-19 testing is not required for symptomatic students or staff to return to school. All students and staff members are expected to follow the SVSU Communicable Disease Policy. We encourage any eligible students to get their COVID-19 vaccine and booster. Please remember that students are not allowed to carry their own medications in school. If your student needs to take medication at school, please contact your school nurse. Incoming kindergarten and 7th graders have updated vaccine requirements for the 23-24 school year. Contact your school nurse with any questions. Please review the information from the Vermont Department of Health. There is updated guidance for families regarding the increase in respiratory illness this winter season. If your child is ill, please contact your school nurse. Warm weather is coming. Please remind your student to bring a water bottle to school. As the weather gets warmer, please take precaution to prevent tick bites and tick-borne diseases. Update information. Do we have your most current information? It's important to keep the school updated with current contact information, including home address. Call your school's front office for information on how to update. SVSU Family Fitness Fest Spring 2023. Join us for our virtual fitness fest from May 22nd to May 29th. For more information, go to svsu.org. A message from Superintendent Culkeen. There has been a nationwide uptick in hateful language, symbols, and actions. The SVSU and our schools, sadly, are not exempt from these acts. In thinking about this nationwide trend, I looked at a recent study put out by the FBI. These statistics put out in 2021 are alarming. This study highlights the 11.6% increase in hate crimes since 2020. I understand that these statistics only take into account the reported crimes, making the thought of how many hate crimes have gone unreported overwhelming. According to the FBI's data, there was a 63.1% increase in race-related crimes and a 20.4% increase in crimes related to sexual orientation, gender, and gender identity. Leading the increase in religious-based hate crimes are anti-Semitic hate crimes, rising almost 20% since 2020. With this in mind, I will continue to promote an inclusive educational environment for our staff and students. I believe in fostering safety, equity, fairness, diversity, and compassion for our entire community. I want it to be clear that the SVSU does not stand for hateful language or symbols against any and all communities. As stated in the anti-racism statement that was issued in 2020, it is important for our community to understand that as educators, we are striving for unity by standing against systemic racism, sexism, implied bias, classism, heteronormativism, ableism, and all other biases. The policies and procedures of the SVSU are constantly evolving. In an effort to be part of the solution, I'm grateful for the opportunities where we are tasked with reviewing our procedures. I hope that you will take this time to go over the importance of being respectful of diversity with your children, helping them understand the strain and harm that hate can have on all members of the community. James R. Culkeen, SVSU Superintendent of Schools. If you go to svsu.org to view the newsletter in PDF format, you will find a list of resources including several equity-based policies and other resources on how to talk about this topic with children. The SVSU is holding a Juneteenth community celebration. The event will be Saturday, June 17th from 12 to 3 p.m. It will take place outside of the SVSU central office at 113 Depot Street in Bennington. Join us for free food, music, activities for all ages, guest speakers, and hair braiding. Check it out! The Bennington Free Library is hosting a chess tournament for kids aged 6 to 13. The event is Saturday, June 3rd and is free. For more information, email children@bfl.org or call them at 802-442-9051. Summer opportunities for students. BART Adaptive Sports. The Adaptive Sports Center, located in Manchester, is offering summer opportunities for people aged 6 and up of all cognitive and physical abilities. The center offers hiking, golf, martial arts, and cycling. For more information, email programs@bartadaptive.org or strattonprograms@bartadaptive.org. Battle of the Future Basketball Camp. This annual basketball camp is offering 3 different sessions over the summer, starting on June 26. For more information, see their flyer or contact battleofthefuture20@gmail.com. Bennington Aces. Bennington Aces, a youth tennis program in Bennington, is offering several sessions of tennis camp throughout the summer. This program is free of charge for SVU, ESD, and MAU students. Sign up soon as spots fill up fast. Bennington Museum. Bennington Museum offers free admission for children 17 and under and any student with a current MAUHS or Southwest Tech ID. Present your EBT or SNAP card and photo ID for free admission anytime through the Museums for All program. Bennington YMCA. The Bennington YMCA is offering several programs through the Berkshire Family YMCA, June 19th to August 25th. theme weeks including Community Heroes, STEAM, Enrichment, Sports and Play, Hometown History, and more. Full day sessions are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and cost $140 to $169 a week with extended hours available. Financial aid is available. More information can be found on their website. Camp Sarsaparilla. While most of the Pownell-based camps have filled up this summer, there are still spots in Art Camp. For more information on Art Camp, which will be studying the art of ancient civilizations, go to the Camp Sarsaparilla website. The camp is intended for students aged 5 to 12. Healthy Kids Running. A new youth running program is coming to Bennington. This weekly series for pre-K to 8th grade students began on April 30th, but still has a couple weeks left. Pre-registration is recommended. There is a fee to participate, but scholarships are available. North Bennington Summer Camp. Join Lake Perrin, Hill and Hall Gardens, the McCullough Library, and Vermont Arts Exchange for a week of swimming, gardening, and outdoor fun. This camp is for kiddos aged 6 to 12. Go to Lake Perrin's website for more information. Micah Studios. Micah Studios is offering 2 different camps this summer, gymnastics camp and summer camp at Lake Perrin. For more information on the camps, view their flyers or email micahcheer@comcast.net. Mount Anthony Lacrosse. Mount Anthony Lacrosse is a youth lacrosse program in Bennington. Sign-ups are happening now. For more information, go to malavt.com. Second Chance Animal Center. Camp companion opportunities are coming back to Second Chance Animal Center in Arlington. The Animal Center has camps running all summer for different age groups from 5 to 12 years old. Take a look at the flyer for more information or go to their website. Summer Camp at the Mill. The Mill in North Bennington is offering 10 different week-long sessions throughout the summer months. These day camps are open to kiddos aged 5 to 12. For more information, go to the Mill's website. Thank you for listening to the SVSU Monthly Podcast. For more information, go to our website at svsu.org, give us a call at 802-447-0475, or stop in to our central office at 104 North Street, Suite 1, Bennington, Vermont. Thank you.